Hello, so this is a different video. So I'm continuing on with my vlogs for today. I'm going to be showing you guys the different rooms where me and Caspen used to film compared to now. And also give a brief introduction of our pets, or my pets specifically. One thing I also want to mention too is that I've actually created a past version of this video on my TikTok. That was a before, but now this is an after, and everything has completely changed. Long story short, my basement got flooded and then I needed some new renovations. Now the basement is completely updated, it is more clean, and I absolutely love this design more than my original. But if you want me to post the original, how it looked like before, go ahead and let me know, and I'll go ahead and compile a video presentation of it. Without further ado, let's get started. First off, I'm here in my bathroom. So this is what the bathroom looks like. Yes, walk-in shower too. Good stuff. Towels, and yeah, it's pretty short. But as you can see right here, this is where me and Caspen used to film. So you could tell by this corner right here, the couch is sort of separated because of all of this lying around. And the reason why it's like that is because of these two puppies right here. Hi. This one on the left here is Maya, and this one on the right is her little brother Kuma. They're both 11 weeks old, and they're just having the time of their lives right now. Here is my pet bird, or my pet parakeet, Buddy Boy. Hello. So, for those of you who do not follow my TikTok, I would do a thing called Buddy Boy Fridays, and he would be the star of the show. I would usually film whatever he would be doing, whether if he's flying around the house or if he's playing with me whenever I play video games. Yeah, he's usually around with me. Before we had the puppies, Buddy was our official pet of the house. Well, for me specifically, because I had him for, well, this upcoming 2024, he'll actually be turning 9 years old. To put that into consideration, me and my family used to own 6 before Buddy, but out of all the birds that we had, he was the one that lasted the longest. So I'm very thankful for that. Here we have our aquarium, and then I don't know if you could see. There she is right there. This is our little angel fish. My family doesn't have a name specifically for this little girl, but for me, I always called her Sunshine. While I'm still around this area of the house, here is where me and my family would exercise. Right down there are my dance pads. Maybe down the line, if we get more views in our channel, I might play a couple rounds of DDR, ITG, Dance Dance Revolution, In the Groove, whatsoever. And yeah, but enough of that. Let's see what we're here for. This is the entryway to the basement or my room. The first thing you see here is the mica poster, or wall scroll I should say. This is from the anime Blend S, and I have this in case if me and Caspen will be recording, or if I'll be recording a solo video in my room. And then coming down the stairs, you're greeted with the Hatsune Miku poster up on the ceiling-ish per se. And then on the right, it's a Rinenland wall scroll. On the left is a Sword Art Online wall scroll. And then coming down, here is what the room looks like. Yep, so I'm gonna make my way around the room, starting off from this side, and then I'll loop my way around. As you can see, I'm a humongous fan of Vocaloid. I absolutely love Hatsune Miku, but I think you could tell from this wall scroll who my actual favorite Vocaloid is. I love Kagamine Rin. She's hands down my favorite, which is why I have them together here. Then I have a group of them right there. Right here is the access to the laundry room. Here are the collections of my DVDs, all the games that I play throughout the years and hold dearly to my heart. Up here are a bunch of postcards and portfolios that came from, well, these ones were from the Magical Mirai 2021 posters, and then these ones are from the Miku Symphony. Right down there is my bag of deck of cards that I've collected throughout the pandemic because of my interest of card magic. Right here is another favorite Vocaloid wall scroll that I have. And then behind here is the access to the storage room. I have a sword art wall scroll again. And then here are a bunch of thank you cards, congratulations, all that type of things from friends and family members. That beautiful Miku wall scroll up there. Hololive. That's re-wiggled, signed by all 4 of the Wiggles. Hololive stuff right there. More Hololive, Hololive. And then right here, all of my custom controllers. I apologize if you hear the barking in the background. Those 2 are playing with each other at the moment. If you don't remember, these 2 were the original dance pads that were sitting in the background when me and Caspen were filming together. One of the Hatsune Miku albums right there. I'm a huge fan of Nekopara, so I have that in the corner right there. And then, of course, all my custom controllers that I have here, from Groove Coaster to the Divaler to play Hatsune Miku Project Diva, an iPega controller for Hatsune Miku Mega Mix for the Switch, the Taiko drum from Taiko no Tatsujin. And then, of course, on the side here, I have the Demo Blu-ray, I have a recorder, some guitars. I have my satchel over there just in case if I'm going out. I usually carry that with me. Down there, massage kit. I don't know if you can see there, but that's a Guitar Hero controller. There's actually 2 of them. The other one's hidden in the back. And then these stuff right here, basically more Blu-rays, more DVDs of like Vocaloid concerts, favorite animes. They're all stored in right there. And then I have my bag of games right here. So all of these are card games that I usually like to bring. Every time someone asks me to bring cards, this is the bag that I would bring. And then we play any of these games, such as Uno, Sabotage, Your Worst Nightmare, Take 5, Joking Hazard, Here to Slay, all that fun stuff. Above that, though, is what I call my Switch bag. So basically, if anyone wants me to bring my Switch over, I carry my Switch stuff inside here. So right now, my case is inside here. And then all the extra controllers and cables are inside right there. Right here are other necessities that I'd be bringing from time to time too. So me and my family have an RV. And what this blue bin right here is for are basically all the DVDs, any movies, any concerts that we would watch while we're camping, while we're RVing at night. So that's there. On the left is a computer bag in case if I'm going to be bringing my laptop. Any other accessories, whether if it's for like computers or Switch or whatsoever, they're in the corner here. So you can see the Ring Fit accessory right here. There's a charger from one of my laptops. There's a jump rope. And then the mouse pad right down here. One of my other favorite games that I like to play other than DDR is Pump It Up. So instead of the 4-panel, it's the 5-panel version with the 4 corners and the 1 in the center. For me, I like to play any of those type of dance games, whether if it's the 4-panel one like DDR or Pump It Up with the 5 panels. Here is a special card that I received from a magician back in the day. When he was performing magic and introduced a card trick to me, I ended up signing the card, and he told me to keep the card, and then that's sort of like an inspiration why I got into card magic to begin with. These 2 were given to me by 2 different little children. This one actually knew that I liked Fluttershy from My Little Pony, so she colored it in and gave it to me. This one was from another child who was thankful that she was able to visit our place, and she gave that one to me. This closet right here has access to all of my casual shirts and my casual outfits. One of these days, I'm actually going to go through all of these shirts one by one to show you what I'm interested in and why I have these shirts to begin with. Down here is my collection of Taiko RC vehicles. One of my first video games that I played, it's called Taiko RC Assault with Battery. And as an adult growing up, I decided that I wanted to collect all the different various types of Taiko RC vehicles that were found in the game. And now I personally have all of them. All of these work. The only exception though are these 2 right here. And maybe in a future video, I might as well play around with these more and show you guys what these guys can really do. This one is basically one of my favorite assignments where each of the classmates would write one sentence while creating a funny or hilarious story. This one was about my past parakeet that wasn't Buddy Boy upstairs, but my previous one, whose name is Thomas. Reason why I'll get to in a second. Inside here is a closet for more formal stuff, like for church and stuff. I have a suit in here, and then these are like the different types of outfits that I would wear for church or whatsoever. Since I'm Filipino, I have these called the Barong Tagalog, or the Barong for short. Up there, I have a bunch of fedoras. My graduation cap from high school is up there too. Down here are basically like all the cases that I have, whether if it's like figurines and stuff, they go in that box right there. This one's actually different. This was my wooden railway collection, or some of it inside there. So I keep all my Thomas stuff down there. And hence the reason why from that paper that you saw earlier is why I named my past parakeet Thomas. Okay, in middle school and in high school, I was the band kid, and this is my trombone. Sadly, I don't play it as much anymore as I used to, but I love to keep it there for memories. Up here, I have a Miku wall scroll, so I think that was cool. Fun fact, this actually used to be in the door over there where the Sword Art Online poster is now, or the wall scroll is right now, but now it's moved here. My N-Scale Thomas stuff, Miku figurine, my Black Panther outfit that I wore beforehand, Mickey Mouse gloves, the Mickey Mouse hat. Here, my hymn books that I had for church when I was younger, for children's worship service, little mini trophies, Crashing Racing bobblehead, Guess Who, Guess Where. Behind here is the Railway series, the miniature books. Inside this case here are Theodore Tugboat stuff, Bop It, all the other stuff that I collected, whether it be like books or stuff for classes. Down here are a bunch of Vocaloid manga, some other essential books too, like yearbooks. And then all like papers are down here. And then here, this is for the game Poetry for Neanderthals. So this is the no stick. If you get something wrong, say 2 syllables, you get bonked. There's a pamphlet for the church that I belong to. Up here, Pikachu, Winnie the Pooh, the one from Gurren Lagann. The reason why I have him is because one of my friends moved to Japan and he gave that to me. There's Aqua holding Kuromi. There's Percy. There's James. There's Bob. I believe that's his name. There's Kizuna-Ai Gamer. There's Sakura Miku, Burger King hat. In-N-Out, Burger King crown again. There's Miku. There's Kizuna-Ai. So you can see from the top, there's Gargura, Dinogura. There's a little parakeet. There's Thomas. There's a bear. I called him Tuna. And then there's Hatsune Miku, and then cinema rolls down here as well. On the side, there's a trophy case, and then little card holder for sword art stuff. Another wall scroll right here, next to the bed. This one was from one of the CDs that I collected from Michael Donnell, one of the composers for Thomas the Tank Engine. This was the lyrics to the song That's What Friends Are For. There's a checklist for what it means to be a member of the church that I belong to. All of these here are different plushies, different figures that I have over the years. So they range from Vocaloid to Hololive to YouTube in general to pop culture references to different animes that I watch. And then as we continue to progress down, you see all different types of things that I've enjoyed throughout my life. There's My Little Pony, there's My Hero. And then down here, these are also special as well. The Hot Wheels in general are from different video games that I used to play, which is why some of these are still out here too. As you can see, I'm a huge fan of Mario Kart. Again, I'll get to detail on that in a future video. This is where all the magic happens as well. So, as you can see, Caspen's chair's right here. My chair's right here. Then there's the stand that we use to hold the camera. Nah, it's not a regular camera stand, but hey, at least it could hold a bunch of stuff whenever we need to use it. Down here are a bunch of other games that I like to play as well, and just have it sitting there just in case if me, Caspen, or like a bunch of friends want to play these type of games as well. There's the iconic mug that I usually have with me on the side too. In case if you're wondering what I usually drink out of this mug, it's lemonade. Here we have the pink sack where all my big plushies would sit upon. The ones that were formerly upstairs, like that Miku and then the Rin back there hiding behind. Unfortunately, since the puppies now occupy that room, I brought them all down here so that the puppies won't tear them up. Here's my bed. Yes, I do own a body pillow. This is Hachiroku from the visual novel Maitetsu. And then in my bed in the corner, we have Miku, Rin, Kizuna-Ai, and then AI Games. And then going into further detail here, so we have a Hololive blanket, I have a parakeet or budgie onesie, another blanket down here, and then more body pillows. And there's a Gura pillow. This one actually belongs to the RV, but I brought it inside because it's cold this season. Absolutely love this artwork. I think it's adorable. For those of you who don't know the song Gemini by Dixie Flatline, this is based off of that. Hatsune Miku right there, Hatsune Miku right there. And then right here is another Sword Art Online wall scroll next to my nightstand. On the side here is my TV that I would watch or play games on. There's a Fluttershy Equestria Girls that a friend made for me. A scorecard that I kept from me and my brother's trip to Texas with a bunch of friends there. That was really fun. So you can see there's a Switch back there. There's a Wii U hidden right here. There's a PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 2, or this is part of the VR headset right here. PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1. I think you could tell which kid I was back in the day. And then, of course, like drawers, there's stuff for like extra white shirts, socks, underwear, all that fun stuff. Vocaloid stickers. I absolutely love the Kryptonoids, so they just sit here above the PlayStation stuff. And then here they are lined up again. Different maps of different theme parks that we visited. So, of course, as part of Illinois, Six Flags Great America. Down there, Universal Studios in Florida. Right here is Canada's Wonderland. These are just a bunch of stuff that I would probably be using, whether if I'm going out in public or something. Like if I want to rock my wristbands, I have them right here. This here's Buddy's Feather. And then I have a bunch of pins, headphones. If you don't recognize this is the Miku headphones from the Quintessential Quintuplets anime. Cardcaptor Sakura wall scroll up there. Back there are Oshinoko keychains that I was planning on giving some of them to one of my friends who's actually into that anime as well. The round one bowling pin, it's a piggy bank. The WWF Intercontinental Championship belt. Actually, a friend gave that to me and it looks absolutely stunning. And I'm so thankful he gave it to me because I've always wanted this title one way or another. And thankfully he had one. So now it's in my personal collection. Dragon Maid stuff. There's Twilight Sparkle. That's a piggy bank as well. There's a fan. And as you can see here, stretching all the way down, these are my Thomas and Friends collections, quote unquote. So this is Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle together. So this is the N scale from Bachman. This is the Wooden Railway. This is Tomy. And this is Tomix, the N scale. And then Thomas Humidifier back there. And then you can't see in the back, but these are small WWE titles. The flag from the church that I belong to, Pikachu, a Pikachu mask, graduation balloon, and then there's another small Miku wall scroll up there. So this one is from the company Cool Props, and this is the Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle prop replica. And then one more thing before I wrap this up, there is an Umaru-chan wall scroll up here that I also got along with the smaller wall scrolls there and there. Hopefully with that you're able to learn something about me. So those are all the stuff that I would collect over time and basically explains who I am as a person. But yeah, that's everything for today. And I thank you for joining me in this new vlog episode. Oh, hi, there you are. But yeah, thank you for joining me today. Bye bye. Peace.